'Tis the season for giving here on Delmarva Life and delmarvalife.com. Over the next several weeks, we will be giving out gift cards to some of your favorite Delmarva businesses.
Answering is easy. To learn more on how you can win at least a $50 gift card, go to delmarvalife.com and click on the Holiday Guide tab. You'll find it on the left side of the homepage. Happy holidays from all of us at Delmarva Life and delmarvalife.com.
Today's winner is from Sussex County. Congratulations to Donald Carmian of Millsboro. You won a $50 gift card to Scott Rice Termite and Pest Control. They're familiar faces you probably wake up with every morning. Charlie Rose, Norah O'Donnell, and Gayle King.
They're the anchors of CBS This Morning. I went to the CBS Broadcast Center in New York City to talk with Gayle, Charlie, and Norah to find out what their time together has been like and what they have to say about each other.
CBS This Morning is about to mark 2 years on the air.
Good morning. It is Wednesday, November 6, 2013. Welcome to CBS This Morning. We begin this morning with a look at today's eye-opener, Your World in 90 Seconds.
In a world full of morning news programs, this one is still in its infancy, but in a short time has been able to prove itself up against the competition.
We built this show from total scratch. We went into a room and said, all right, CBS has never done a morning show. Matter of fact, there's never been a news broadcast on in the morning. So what should it look like? And we built it from the ground up.
Chris Licht is the executive producer of CBS This Morning, and when he says the ground up, he means it. Everything was overhauled, from the crew to the content, even the set.
3, 2, 1.
Chris and other executives at the network also hand-picked the anchors, Charlie Rose, Norah O'Donnell, and Gayle King. I had the opportunity to talk with each one of them about their experience on the show.
Gayle and Charlie and I have a great time every morning. We've got a distinct format where we say the news is back in the morning.
First of all, you come here in the morning at CBS News with all the resources it has, and you get a first look at the news, and you get a chance to call on the best reporters in the world.
I know I'm not just starting this career, but it's still just as exciting and just as fun and just as invigorating to me that I still get a kick out of every single day.
Chris says there are two main things that have helped make CBS This Morning a success. First is keeping with the very foundation of CBS, reporting the news without all the sensationalism and fluff.
All you have to do is look at who from CBS News comes on this broadcast. Everyone from 60 Minutes, Sunday Morning, 48 Hours, Scott Pelley, they all have embraced the broadcast, and that's not something that they were mandated to do. It's that they watched it and said, this is something I want to be a part of.
And I've said that morning television, I think, is the crown jewel of television, because there's no other place in broadcast journalism where you get the first crack at the news every morning. We get the first crack at the news every morning, something that happens late at night or in the middle of the night. We do that here.
Chris adds the second key to the show's success, the co-anchors and their chemistry on air.
They are individually very different, but together they share the brand of what the show is, and that's so hard to find.
And Gayle helped put that into perspective.
Who are your co-anchors? What are their names?
Well, Jimmy and Lisa.
Jimmy and Lisa. You know, on paper, Jimmy and Lisa and Brian could look really good. And you put you guys on the air together, and you really don't know what's going to happen. You can't plan chemistry, you can't fake chemistry.
No.
It's something that either you have or you don't. Do you have chemistry with Jimmy and Lisa?
I'd like to think we do. Yes, we do.
Would you tell me if you didn't?
Off camera, maybe, but I'm confident that we do.
I hear Lisa's very nice.
Yeah,
it's Jimmy we got to worry about.
Yes.
And while they may have chemistry, I asked each one what they think of each other.
Norah brings, I think, a real sense of news and what drives news and what's the most important point that may be missing in our understanding or in what the person that we're interviewing has said.
Norah's a firecracker. You know, she stepped in here, and it's like we didn't miss a beat. And you put the three of us together, and it adds up to a really nice CBS This Morning show.
Charlie and Gayle are the best people I've ever worked with. Charlie and I, when we first met, we got along instantly. And Gayle as well. Gayle is like your best friend.
Everybody knows Charlie from the Charlie Rose Show. where he has interviewed everyone and has a very distinct style of speaking and moving in the world. Everybody knows that. But there's also the side of Charlie that is very mischievous and, dare I say, a little naughty. But he likes to play, and that's been such a great thing here, because we all have unique senses of humor and all have different points of view, but Charlie really does like to play, and he can take a joke.
You know, this has given a platform for me because it's live, to be more spontaneous and to react more to the events of the moment and to them and their own sense of humor.
And their chemistry goes beyond the workday.
Charlie and Gayle and I are such good friends. You know, we socialize with each other outside of work, whether it's have dinner or, in Gayle's case, inviting herself over to Charlie's house on a regular basis.
With 2 years down, those who work on the show say it's a constant learning process, but the show is getting better with each passing day.
It keeps getting better and smarter, and you have to stay ahead of the competition because they will catch up to you, and you have to stay ahead of the curve. So it's that kind of drive that will hopefully take it to a show that's still recognizable in 5 years, but has the same values.
We all feel that there's more to come, that we can be better, that we can kick it up a notch, but I'm thinking what we're doing right now is pretty damn good.
Now, one of the things people enjoy about CBS This Morning is the eye-opener. Your World in 90 Seconds. Chris Lick says that idea actually came to him while he was in the shower. And you know, Lisa, being able to interview Gayle was a full circle moment for me. I actually grew up watching her anchor the news back home in Connecticut, and she actually came to my school when I was in 3rd grade and read a book to my class.
How about that?
And how do you feel that she brought you and Jimmy
Yeah,
up?
well, she heard I was nice. I like that.
did.
But she's right about Jimmy.
She is, and I don't know who she heard that from, that you were nice.
Well, thanks for watching Delmarva Life. Be sure to join us tomorrow. We're back in the kitchen with a baking champ. Brian Emmett, the winner of CBS's The American Baking Competition, joins us to make a walnut cinnamon crumble apple pie.
Sounds
Plus, he tells us what it was like baking under so much pressure for his big win.
And speaking of the big win, I have a feeling that I'll be taking that tomorrow as I stump Lisa and Jimmy again in the Where is Brian guessing game.
We'll see. And we're staying on Delmarva. We're going to learn about a unique high-tech factory in Laurel. WBOC's Evan Kozloff stops by to show us how it's using high-tech robots to manufacture boat slips.
Plus, we all want perfect teeth, but sometimes life happens and we lose one, or something happens and a tooth gets knocked out. You don't want a hole in your mouth. We'll learn more about a procedure that can replace that tooth or a whole row of teeth in just one day.
And don't forget, if you missed any of today's information, just visit delmarvalife.com. Delmarva Life, life at its best here on Delmarva.
Don't go anywhere. WBOC News at 6 starts right now.